this cash prizes that are given out at every regional round. As I told you, NISM's NFLQ 2025 is not only the premier financial literacy quiz in India, it is the largest quiz of its kind, not just in terms of prestige, but in terms of the prize money on offer as well. Throughout the season, a whopping 21 lakh rupees worth of prizes are being given away just to engender the spirit of financial literacy and responsibility amongst young Indians. Part of that corpus will be distributed here today as well. There are 3 regional prizes, 40,000 to the team coming first, 30,000 to the team coming second, and 20,000 to the team coming third. And let me remind you, this is amongst the teams, so one of you cannot take it away and go. It should be split into both team members. That will not be announced till the 4th semi-final is over, and it will be in Marathi, we have a saying, which is my mother tongue, and which made many of you guess Bank of Maharashtra for all sorts of questions earlier in the quiz. In Marathi, we have a saying which says, Hajir to Wajir, which essentially means that if you're present, then you'll be considered eligible. If you're not, we will pass on to the next team. So if you want to keep yourself in the running for one of the 3 winners' prizes and the certificates and the glory that is to follow, please make sure you stick around till the end of the 4th semi-final. We should be done by around 4:35. We are beginning now, and at the end of that, the NISM team and the team running this quiz will be able to announce the prizes that are for the regional winners as well. So stick around. If that is not enough, all the chocolates that remain here today has got a quota. We will distribute them before we go. So do hang around and try not to litter when you take care of the eating of the chocolates. Let me hop up back on stage and we will begin the last semi-final for the undergraduate cohort for today. Welcome back. Good afternoon is what I want to say. Good early evening is what it practically has become. This is me, Meghasham Shirodkar, welcoming you back to the 4th and last semi-final in the undergraduate cohort here at the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025, brought to you by NISM, a capacity building initiative of the Securities and Exchange Board of India. You have been an extraordinarily kind and patient audience and participants both. So let's keep that going for about 45 minutes more. I promise you a quiz that is going to be as entertaining as the 3 that came before. And for those of you who want to hang around and come back tomorrow, we are going to have 4 more quizzes like this for slightly senior students tomorrow as well. Without further ado, let me call up on stage the last 6 teams who will walk up today. They are not last 6 in terms of qualification, because remember, we distributed the teams according to their ranks so that every semi-final had an equal level of competition. Coming up at table number A is the team from Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration, Kolkata. Round of applause for them. Goenka College, team A. Following them at team B will be Bakshi Jagabandhu Vidyadhar BJB Autonomous College, Bhubaneswar. Thank you for putting that BJB, because I would have spent half the quiz taking your college name. Round of applause for BJB who are at team B. Team C is Sharampur College, Kolkata. Team C, can you come up? Sharampur College. Very, very nice. Round of applause. Let's keep the applause going. Just because our hands are tired doesn't mean that they don't want the encouragement, right? On my near left, at team D, will be Tara Devi Harakchand Kankaria Jain College, Kolkata. Round of applause for team D. Team E, the second last team today, will be Arka Jain University from Jharkhand. Round of applause, guests today from Jharkhand. Very, very nice. Are they here? Arka Jain University. Where's the team? You're here. Lovely. Your team E. And last but certainly not the least, at table F, Shri Shiksha Yatan College, Kolkata. Team F, please come up. Where are you? Lovely. All girls team as well. We couldn't have planned this better. If you remember the first semi-final, the first team to walk up on stage was an all-girls team. And today the last team to walk up on stage is an all-girls team as well. Very, very nice. I think this is something that we had discussed in last year's national rounds, that the representation of women and ladies in quizzing and financial literacy and finance needs to improve by leaps and bounds. And I think this 5 lakh plus figure has got a fair representation of women and the fairer sex as well. Very, very nice. Round of applause for all 6 teams. As always, beginning with team A, Quickly, your names and what drives you.
I am Aditya Kumar Jha, a CA finalist and a student of Goenka College. And my passion is to instill fear in the hearts of top management.
Lovely. And your partner?
I am Adarsh Kumarja from Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration, and my passion is to grow big in life.
Okay, and by that I mean success, not like me growing big, no? Round of applause for them. Welcome to the quiz, Team B. Team B, your introduction.
Good afternoon, I am Ayush Kumar Pradhan. We are from BJP Autonomous College. Currently, we are pursuing IMBA. And my passion in life, I won't say my passion, but my vision is so that my state will not only be known as a sports capital, but also for finance.
Absolutely. Round of applause for them. Odisha, as you
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, please go
Myself,
ahead.
Devidatta Santosh Patnaik. I'm from BJP Autonomous College, and I'm pursuing IMBA, Integrated MBA. I'm in second semester, and finance and related to finance, the emotions that drives me here. That's why I'm here. I'm very happy to.
Thank you. Welcome to the quiz and wish you all the best. Round of applause for them. As I was saying, Odisha, his state, as he mentioned, one of the prime drivers of government-sponsored sports backing over the last few years. And if you remember watching our Indian hockey team, the India hockey team representing India, their shirt sponsor was not a company or an MNC, it was the government of Odisha. So very, very nice. Good to have you in the quiz. Team C.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Shravan Dotto. I'm from Srirampur College, currently pursuing BCom at Srirampur College. I want to be a successful entrepreneur in my life. Thank you.
And I hope you will do that. Your partner.
Hello everyone. Myself Deepamoy Desharkar from Srirampur College. I love trading and stock market. I can do this all day.
Lovely. I can do this all day. That's like Captain America meets Warren Buffett. I can do this all day, trading and stock markets. All the best. Welcome to the quiz, Team D.
Myself, Yashraj Damani. I am from THK Jain College. I am gaining the knowledge in cost management to gain what to do in next in companies' cost categories.
Lovely. Wish you all the very best. And your partner?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nitesh Kumar Duggar. I have a passion in finance and accounts.
Lovely. And I hope it carries you far. You got a chocolate in between, no? Good. So something is driving you other than lunch. Team E.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ayush Kumar, and I am from Arka Jain University, Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. And I am here to learn something because participating in anything is big effort. I am here to learn something and to win here.
Of course. Very, very nice sentiment. And your partner, please?
Good evening, everyone. I am Nadeem Malik from Arka Jain University, Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. And I am here to gain some knowledge, and I am going my passion continue in stock markets.
I wish you all the very best. Loud of applause for them all the way from Jharkhand, another state which has given many, many great sports persons to us, not least one of the people who specializes in going right to the very end and then playing the last over and winning the match, right? Mahi is from there as well. Last but certainly not the least, the ladies at Team F.
Hello everybody, I am Swati Ray and I am from Sri Shiksha College, and I am actually passionate about learning about the workings of capital market.
Thank you. Welcome to the quiz. And your partner?
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Geet Nahata from Sri Shiksha College, final year, and I like stock market and I like trading.
Lovely. I hope you go far. I think you've had good examples in the quiz as well. Arundhati Bhattacharya, Nananal Kidwai and the rest. I hope one day I'll be able to ask a question on something that you do as well. All the very best to all of them. Let's have a round of applause before we start off. You know the rules by now, but a quick flash of them. 5 rounds, 42 questions. Rules for each round explained before the round begins. Audience will be quiet until I come to you for a guess. Until then, don't even discuss amongst yourself because it might help or harm the teams here. Top 2 teams qualify into the national final, but if you're 3rd or 4th, don't give up fighting because you can be in the top 2 lucky losers, which go to Patal Ganga for the national finale as well. Please don't answer out of turn. Other than that, it's pretty much informal and casual. If all the teams are ready, the first round, 12 questions of multiple choice questions. They do not pass. 20 seconds per team, 1 guess per team per question. 10 points if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. So please feel free to guess. Audience, please do not shout out the answers or A, B, C, D. Let them gain or lose points on their own. Team A, if you are ready. First question coming up on screen. Now, which of the following 4 things defines a network effect? And these are your options. Cost decrease, quality improves, team expands, or product value increases with users. Team A. It's one of those sayings in today's world, right? More than your net worth. What
We are
matters
going
is
with
your
D.
network. Okay. Yes. Sorry.
We are going with D.
Quality improves. Not really. Anybody in the audience?
D. Option D.
Can you give me the full answer?
Product value increases with users.
Okay. D first. So give me the full answer. 10 points to team A. Product value increases with users. And audience, thank you for not shouting it out so that he could clarify. 10 points to team A. A quick rule of thumb, it didn't come up earlier, so I didn't have to say. Please give me the full answer. Don't just say A, B, C, D. Especially in B and D, there can be a chance when you have 47-year-old ears trying to listen to your answers. 10 points to you. Next question to team B. Here's your question. Easiest questions, one of the easiest questions of the quiz. AMFI is an association of which of the following? Is it foreign exchange traders? Is it mutual funds? Is it industries? Or is it insurance companies? Team B.
Mutual funds.
Mutual funds, because it is that MF in the middle stands for mutual funds. 10 points to team B. And the next question goes to team C. Inflation indexed bonds help buyers protect themselves against which of the following risks? Here are your options. Is it interest rate risk? Is it default risk? Is it purchasing power risk? Or is it liquidity risk? 20 seconds. Logically answerable question.
Option C, purchasing power risk.
Purchasing power risk will get you 10 points. Very, very nice, because one of the things that is hardest hit by inflation is your purchasing power, right? PPP, purchasing power parity, is something that you study in economics. 10 points to team C. Next question to team D. Used in the context of online business or e-commerce, what do the letters CLV stand for? Is it corporate logistics vision? Is it cumulative loan value? Is it a centralized loyalty voucher? Or is it customer lifetime value? Team D.
C, centralized loyalty voucher.
A centralized loyalty voucher, so you can use it anywhere on that platform. Unfortunately not true. In the audience, shout out. Customer lifetime value, a very, very important concept in e-commerce, because it is not just what the customer is spending on a transaction or two, it is what the value that he or she represents over a lifetime of engaging. And by lifetime, I mean customer life cycle lifetime. No points, but no negatives as well. Next question will go across to team E. Here's your question. What type of financial securities would a fund of funds invest in? And these are your options. Is it stocks? Is it other mutual funds? Is it bonds? Or is it gold? "20 seconds. Please stay quiet.
It's option B, other mutual funds.
Which is why they call it a fund of funds. 10 points to team E. It is indeed other mutual funds. Give them a round of applause, guys. They deserve something for the points that they're getting. If there is one thing that might carry you to the national finale, it is the enthusiasm that you show, not just in answering, but in supporting others that answer as well. So please keep it going for the next 30 minutes or so. 10 points to team E. Last question in this cycle before we go to question number 7. Question 6 to team F. A gold exchange traded fund tracks which of the following? Is it A, gold prices? Is it B, gold stocks? Is it C, gold futures, or is it D, all of the above?
D, all of the above.
Audience? Gold prices is correct, not all of the above. They track gold prices, the domestic price of physical gold, which is 24 karat gold, 99.5% purity, minimal tracking error. That is what a gold ETF, exchange traded fund, tracks. No points but no negatives. Hopefully in the second cycle you'll pick up. Team A, question 7 for you. What is the process of reinsurance in the world of actuarial sciences? Here are your options. Is it health insurance? Is it car insurance? Is it insurance for insurers themselves? Or is it none of the above three? Team A. Audience, I can hear some murmurs. Let's keep it down. 30 minutes we can do that.
Option C, insurance for insurers.
So insurers getting insured themselves. Very, very nice. 10 points to you. He's not taking a chance with B and D now. 10 points to team A. Audience, tell me, remind me to ask you a question on insurance for insurers as an audience question at the end of this round. Next question is for team B. Here's your question. Which section, and I'm going to give you 4 options, allows for NPS tax deduction up to 50,000 rupees? Audience, please stay quiet. Is it section 80C? Is it section 80CCD into bracket 1B? Is it section 80D? Or is it section 80G? Team B. And as always, along with the letter, along with the alphabet, please tell me the full answer that you want to go for.
Sir, option A, 80C.
Option A, 80C. What do you think, audience? Yes? Rule of thumb in a multiple choice quiz, if there is an option which is very, very long, somebody's taken the trouble to type it out. When you don't know it, if you don't know an answer, go for that because it's usually the right answer. No points to you, it is 80CCD1B. That's what allows for an additional tax deduction of 50,000 for contributions to the National Pension Scheme or system. No points but no negatives as well. Next question to team C. When you talk about wills, we saw what an executor does, right? When you talk about a will and the procedure to revoke it, what is the cooling off period to revoke a will in India? Okay, here are your options. Is it 15 days? You have to do it within the first 15 days. Is it the first 30 days? Is it the first 6 months after the will has been endorsed and made official? Or D, is there no such cooling off period? Team C. Succession and estate planning, another very, very important part of financial literacy, and something if you want to go into the financial services sector as a wealth manager or as a personal investment advisor, succession planning and estate planning is something that you will be called upon to do for your clients, and it behooves somebody who is studying for it to know all the ins and outs that we are going in for. Team C.
Option A, 15 days.
Within 15 days, बेटे के नाम किया था, अभी बहु ठीक से बात करनी है, निकाल दो. Not 15 days, audience? 6 months? There is no such cooling off period to revoke a will. It can be done any time before death, either by creating a new will. Part of the text of a new will says that this automatically revokes and renders null and void anything that came before, or you simply destroy the old one. Na rahega baas, na bajegi bansuri, right? So no points to you, but no negatives as well. Team D, your question. Compared to physical gold, gold funds have what level of risk associated with them? And these are your options. Is it a higher level of risk? Is it an identical or same level of risk as physical gold? Is it a lower level of risk than physical gold? Or is it so that you cannot really determine which one has got higher or lower? Team D.
B, identical.
identical. So whatever is for physical gold is for gold funds as well. Not really. It does not pass. Audience? Lower. They have a lower level of risk associated as compared to physical gold. No points but no negatives as well. They carry lower risk because of a couple of things. One is physical gold has got very low liquidity. You need to go and haggle and do this and that in order to sell it. Transparency, because the jeweler will say there are making charges, isme impurity hai, falana dimka. And third and most important, if you store gold, you stand a chance of losing it to burglary, theft, etc., etc. So lower level of risk if you hold a gold fund. If you are going in for an investment when you get your first salary, remember some of these things. No points to you, but again, no negatives as well. Question number 11 to team E. Here's your question. What percentage of an employee's basic salary, plus dearness allowance of course, is contributed to the EPF account by an employee? And these are your options. Is it 10%? Is it 12%? Is it 15%? Or is it 1/5, 20%? Team E.
It is B, 12%.
12% it is. 10 points to team E. 12% of basic salary plus DA contributed by the employee. 12%, half of which about 8.33% goes to the EPS, 3.67 to EPF. Equal amount contributed by the employer as well. Really good, confident answer, which brings us to the last question of the MCQs. Team F, your chance to pick up 10. Which of the following, and I'm going to give you 4 options, does the principle of indemnity apply to? Okay? Principle of indemnity applies to which of the following? Does it apply to life insurance? Does it apply to general insurance? Does it apply to both of them? Or does it apply to neither one of them? Team F. I'll give you 5 more seconds. If you know what the word indemnity stands for, it's fairly logical.
B, general insurance.
B, general insurance. And why not life insurance?
Indemnity means like it's 3-party contract. So if one person gets a loss, the insurer would give it to him.
Okay.
But I am losing my life.
That is why you should have more women in finance and quizzing. Lovely answer, even better explanation. 10 points to team F. Indemnity simply means that you restore the insured to whatever happened, a condition before they suffered the loss. In life insurance, the loss is that of life itself. And no matter how much AI advances, so far we cannot restore somebody back to life, no matter how big the insurance company is. 10 points to team F. Very, very nicely explained as well. It is one of the things that inspires all of us to make this quiz and keep bringing it back year on year, and I think my colleagues at NISM will echo this fact. It is the fact that not only do we get the right answers, a lot of times Young India comes up with these brilliant explanations behind those answers, which makes it so very obvious that it is not a ratta, it is not a by rote memorized answer, but they know the funda behind that thing inside out. So thank you for justifying our faith in Young India again and again. Moving on to the scores. Do we have the scores ready? We have. So audience question later. We have 20 points apiece to team A and team E, 10 points apiece to B, C and F, and team D, Tara Devi Harakchand Kankaria Jain College needs to start scoring very soon. Moving on quickly to round. Go ahead. Yeah. Moving on quickly to round 2, image identification. We will pass clockwise beginning with table 1. 15 points for a correct answer, 30 seconds to the team to which the direct is asked. If it passes, I need your answers immediately. Audience, last quiz of the day. No shouting out of answers. If they don't get it, it comes to you for a chocolate anyways. Team A, if you are ready, we are going to go A, B, C, D, E, F. Audience, please pipe down. Here's question number 1 to team A. Beginning in 1964, somebody mentioned a 5 paise coin for the lowest tender. Huh? Beginning in 1964, India introduced these coins for denominations up to 20 paise.
Aluminium.
Aluminium will get you 15 points to team A. Aluminium is correct. And audience, this is in your interest. Remind me to ask you a question on aluminium.
By the way, I am a coin collector, so I knew that.
Sorry?
I am a coin collector, so I knew that.
What an answer. He is a numismatist. He is a coin collector, so he knew this inside out. 15 points to team A. Next question goes to team B. Team B, who is this person who has been mentioned in the quiz earlier also? Team B.
Arun Jaitley.
And a stadium in Delhi which bears his name. 15 points to team B. I believe I mentioned his name when we were talking about why or how Mr. Piyush Goyal was a finance minister for a short period with additional charge. It is because this gentleman was in the hospital undergoing a critical surgery. You cannot have that post empty because there was a budget to present, etc., etc. 15 points to team B. This is Mr. Arun Jaitley, of course, and the Delhi Cricket Association Stadium is now named in his honor after he passed away. Team C, your question. This is an illustrative example or sample of QR codes, the underlying technology that is central to UPI and a lot of our lives these days. Especially after COVID, even if you go to a hotel, there's a QR code on the table through which you have to order or place your order. Team C, quiet. Shh. What do the letters QR stand for in a QR code? Team C. 30 seconds. If it passes, keep your answers ready. Audience, I can still hear some murmurs. Please keep it down. The best part is if they don't answer, it comes to you for a chocolate. Why would you want to deprive yourself of that opportunity, right? Yes, Team C. 10 seconds more.
Quoted reader.
Sorry?
Quoted reader. Quoted.
Quoted.
Quoted reader.
And
Reader.
quoted reader. No. Passes to team D. Quickly into the mic. Passes to E.
Quantity reader.
Quantity reader. F.
Quick response.
Very, very quick response. 15 points to team F. If it passed all the way around, I was going to say that when I was passing the teams, I was saying out half the answer itself because I say quickly, right? 15 points to team F. Quick response is correct. This is what the various parts of a QR code stand for. That is how they store information. It was made as a response to barcodes because barcodes were not very efficient at carrying all the information. 15 points to F, which means the next question goes to A. Who is this person? Shh. Who is this person who served as the chief economist of the World Bank for 4 years, roughly 5 years, from 2012 to 2016? And as you can make out, an Indian, very proud moment for all of us, Team A. Does any of the teams object to a clue? You are saying no to a clue. You want a clue. Everybody says okay to a clue? Okay. I have not given a very obvious clue. No clue. Okay. And now if team C misses it, minus. Just kidding, okay? Team A.
Pass.
Pass. Team B. Pass. Team C.
Raghuram Rajan.
Chocolate hai? Wapas de do. Not Raghuram Rajan. Mr. Rajan must be getting hiccups today. This is the third time he's getting mentioned in today's quiz. Team D. So far we've had pass, pass, and Mr. Raghuram Rajan. Team D. Pass question can't give you time. Quick response. QR chahiye. No? Passing to team E.
Amartya Sen.
Not Mr. Amartya Sen. I know he's got spectacles but looks different. Team F. No? This is your question, right? Audience, I'll go to somebody who doesn't have a chocolate. Okay, I'll go to the lady in the dress there. Get a mic, your name, which college you're from, and the answer.
I am Mahananda Sengupta. I am the faculty from Asansol Girls College.
Okay.
Kaushik Basu.
Mr. Kaushik Basu is correct. One of the great Bengalis, other than Amartya Sen, of course. The clue I was going to give was that it's a very good question to ask on a stage in Kolkata. Kaushik Basu it is. Let's show you the answer. Nobody gets points and this was a direct for team A, right? So the next question, it was your direct? It goes back to you. Team
Amazon Pay. Amazon Pay.
Amazon Pay it is. Plus 15 to Team A, Amazon Pay. Again, audience, if you're keeping track, remind me to ask you an audience question on Amazon, okay? 15 points to Team A, and I believe the last question of this round to Team B. Shh. Logo of which major global financial organization? Team B. So far, from the faces, I can make out that A knows the answer, C knows the answer. What about this side? D also knows the answer. So lots of vultures waiting. Make sure you don't pass it, B. Shh. Please stay quiet. I had so many nice clues to give for this, but I won't because teams know the answer. 5 seconds more, Team B. All the chatter that I do is to get time for you, you know. Okay, now I have to go on.
World Bank.
Can you say
World
it now?
Bank.
Why? Because there's a world there.
No, it's a globe.
15 points, it is the World Bank. We mentioned the World Bank when we were talking about our dear neighbor to the west, no? So this is the World Bank's logo, also known as the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD, or as we know it, the World Bank. 15 points to Team B, they breathe a sigh of relief. End of round 2, and while the scores come up, what did I tell you to remind me about? Amazon. So when you look at the Amazon logo, no, and especially not to you. If you look at the Amazon logo, not the Amazon Pay logo, the Amazon logo has two things. The full Amazon logo has got two things which it stands for. One is the kind of range that they have, and two is how customers feel about Amazon. Their stated ambition is to be the world's most customer-centric company, right? So chocolates for guessing. I saw the lady in the red top, hand went up. So let's get a mic to the lady in the center who's standing up. Can we have a mic? Where are my mic guys? If one of you can sit in the center, no, then we can save some time because we have another 10-12 minutes we want to wrap up. Your name, college name, and if you give me both answers, I'll give you 2 chocolates. No worries, 1 chocolate is for sure. What is your name?
Chanchal Chaurasia.
And which college?
Vijay Krishna Girls College.
Lovely. And what's the answer?
Sir, from A to Z.
From A to Z. That's what the arrow points, right?
Yes,
We've
sir.
got everything from A to Z. 1 chocolate to you, and the other which talks about their customers. Okay, let's go to the boy here. 1 chocolate to her, and the mic to the boy here who's just standing up. Your name, college name, and the answer.
My name is Meher Bhushan Mullah, and the answer is happy customer. The logo looks like arrow. And
the arrow looks like a smile, right? A chocolate to you as well. Round of applause for him, and let's take a look at the scores. A to Z, and the arrow itself looks like a smiling face. Oh, lovely. This is very, very close. Tara Devi Harakchand Kankaria Jain College yet to open their account. 10 points to Serampur College, 10 points ahead of them is Arka Jain University on 20. 5 points ahead on 25 is Sri Shiksha Yatan College on 25. Second position at the moment, Team B with 40, that's BJB Autonomous College Bhubaneswar. Leading at this point with 50 points is Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration. Round of applause for them. And let's go on to the real fun, which is the buzzers. Let's show you the rules. 6 questions, all on the buzzer. Jumbled words, your luck. Some of them are short, some of them are a little longer. You can buzz, but the moment I call out your team name, you have to give me the answer, right? Plus 15 if you get it right on the first chance, minus 15 if you get it wrong. Then it passes to the next team. Plus 10, minus 10 is how we score it. You can buzz at any time, but you need to answer only after I identify the team number. Clear? Fingers on your buzzers. Before we do that, 1, can you press? 2, 3, 4, 4, 1 moment, 4, 6, I already checked 5. Great. Fingers on your buzzers, 2 strikes per question. Here is your first word. Skin in the game. One goes for it. What's the answer? Quickly. 3, 2, and 1.
Share.
Plus 15. Share. I'll give it to you. Plus 15. So basically, this is how fast I want it. Okay, I can't give you thinking time. Plus 15. 25 मिलेगा, लेकिन वो last round में मिलेगा. Okay, not now. Good question though. Yes. Plus 15. Team 1. Yes. Team A. Sorry if I didn't make that clear. Team A plus 15. Just to clarify in case you missed it, it's plus 15 minus 15 plus 10 minus 10 for this round. वो 25 वाला round 5th है. Okay. That's of course share. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. Factor of production. 6 goes for it, into the mic.
Capital.
Plus 15. Very, very nice. One of the longer words. Capital is what I was looking for. Team 6 gets plus 15. And fingers on your buzzers. Word coming up now. Ideas or a plan. 3 will go for it, into the mic. 3. Into the mic.
Policy.
Plus 15. Very, very nice. Policy is what I was looking for. Team 3 gets plus 15. Fingers on your buzzers. 4th question coming up on screen now. Source of capital. One of the sources of capital. This is 5. Team E, quickly pick up the mic. What am I looking for?
Lender.
Plus 15. Very, very nice. Under pressure, coming up with crunch answers. Team E gets plus 15. I hope you got that down. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 5. Both capital and population can be this. Team 1, pick up the mic and give me the...
Working.
Plus 15. Working capital, working population. Plus 15 to team 1. And the last question of this round coming up on screen now. Keep a little aside for a rainy day. 3 quickly. Saving will get you 15. Team 3 gets 15 points. Very, very nice. That brings us to a fast end of round 3. And while the scores are being totaled, what did I tell you to ask me a question about? You forgot, but I didn't. Aluminium, right? So aluminium now is so cheap and so readily available that we make the lower denomination coins and we make those soda cans and all of it with aluminium. But there was a time when aluminium was even more precious than gold or silver, simply because it was very difficult to synthesize it or get it from its ore. My question to you is, it was at this point when aluminium was very, very expensive, like platinum is now, that a major world leader, very, very famous in world history, got a set of aluminium rattles and toys made for his child rather than make it with gold or silver. Which very famous person in world history are we talking about? Huge person, and by huge I mean the fact that we know him by his first name itself. We don't even have to take his last name or anything. His first name is enough. A European global history figure. One name, we know him by, a guy. This was sometime, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in the region of 1500s, 1600s, 15 to 1600s roughly. Alexander was ancient history, BC. Yes, the black t-shirt, what's your name?
Hello.
Yeah.
My name is Rohit Padi. I am from High Tech Medical College.
And the answer?
Answer is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon Bonaparte is correct. A chocolate for him. And let's take a look at the scores. Napoleon had a set of aluminium rattles and toys made for his child because it was considered the height of expensive living in those days. Lovely, lovely quiz playing out. Tara Devi Harakchand Kankaria Jain College is still to score, but don't lose heart. You can still open your account. 35 to Arka Jain University, 40 apiece to 3 teams. Locked in second position. BJB College Bhubaneswar, Sarampur College as well as Sri Shiksha College on 40. Slight bit of cushion, so to say, Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration on 80. These are your scores. Let's quickly move ahead to the next round. We are at 4:35. Let's try and finish in the next 10 minutes. Slogan identification, taglines. We started with A, so now we will start with F and go counterclockwise. All of these are slogans or taglines which are famous. I will try and give you some kind of clue before you answer, so if no team has an objection, and then it is plus 20 for a correct answer, no negatives for an incorrect answer. 30 seconds to the direct team. If it passes, I need an answer immediately. Was somebody asking a doubt? No. Okay. Team F, your question. Audience, quiet for 10 more minutes. The name you can bank upon. Is any team objecting to a clue?
Punjab National Bank.
You can object to a clue, but the ladies know their answer. 20 points to them. Punjab National Bank is correct. The name you can bank upon. The clue that I would have given was that the logo of this bank has a letter or a letter from the Gurmukhi script, which is the script in which Punjabi is usually written. So that's the P for Punjab in Gurmukhi. Very, very nice. 20 points to team F. And the next question is to team E. Is anybody objecting? Shh. Is anybody objecting to a clue? Everybody would be okay with a clue? Okay. The tagline is "Her family hogi insured." So this is obviously from the world of insurance. The clue is that I am looking for something that is known in the insurance industry as an aggregator. Team E. This is the tagline of an entity. That type of entity is called an aggregator in the world of insurance. What is?
SBI Life?
Not SBI Life, that would be a bank assurance kind of thing or an insurance company itself. Team D.
SBI General Insurance.
SBI Gen, no. Life Gen ho gaya. Team C.
HDFC Life Insurance.
HDFC Life Insurance is not an aggregator per se. No, it's a life insurance company. Team B.
Policy Bazaar.
Because Policy Bazaar is an insurance aggregator. Lovely answer, 20 points. This is Policy Bazaar. Insurance aggregators is what they are called. Policy Bazaar is Her Family Hogi Insured. Because you got 20 points, Team B, the next question will be to Team A. Does anybody object to a clue? The tagline is we make you feel. You don't need a clue. So if 6 did it without clue, hum bhi karenge. Go for it.
IndusLand Bank.
What?
Huh?
Repeat the answer.
IndusLand Bank.
IndusInd Bank. 20 points. 20 points to you. IndusInd Bank is correct. My clue for this would have been that their logo has something called a bull, which is from an ancient civilization. That's the Harappan bull, the seal of the bull.
Can we get to know what is the minimum marks for the last two losers?
We will come to know because if you wait around, you will come to know by the time we collate all of them. Good question. When will we come to know the points of the last two lucky losers? Try and be in the winner in this round, no?
Like, I think we have qualified, so I just don't want to take the risk.
When you look at the scores, I will let you know, okay? But let's move on. 20 points to Team A. Very, very strategic. ये finance में बहुत आगे जाएगा. Okay. Team F, this is for you. Is any of the teams objecting to a clue? All teams okay with a clue? All teams okay with a clue? Okay. This is, of course, a bank. And this is a bank which is from south of the Vindhyas.
Karnataka Bank.
Karnataka Bank. In spite of all the other banks that are there, you choose Karnataka Bank. Karnataka Bank says your family bank across India. Let's take a look. 20 points. Karnataka Bank is your family bank across India. They are not just in the southern geography, but of course, headquarters in Karnataka. 20 points to Team F. And the next question is for Team E, where India banks, again, anybody objecting to a clue? No clue?
No, we are not objecting.
Nobody is objecting to a clue. Okay. So Team E, this is your question. So this is a bank which has got a part of India in its name.
Bank of India?
Bank of India. No, I said a part of India. Team D.
Indian Bank.
Sorry?
Indian Bank.
Indian Bank. No, passes to team C. The clue was, iske naam mein, it has got the name of a part of India. No, C. I know you are eager to go into the finals, but no, wait. Team C, pass question. 3, 2, and 1. Team 2.
Indian Overseas Bank.
Indian Overseas Bank. No, passes to A.
Union Bank of India.
Not the Union Bank of India, all the way around to team F. Part of its name is a part of India. Yes.
Bank of Baroda.
Not Bank of Baroda. Okay. The boy in the blue shirt. Yes. Mic to him. Here.
Jagannath Chakraborty from Netaji Nagar Day College.
Okay.
The answer is Andhra Bank.
Because Andhra Pradesh, part of that. Give him a chocolate. Very, very nice. This is Andhra Bank, where India banks. I thought that you had it when I said part of a part of India, but no worries. This was question number 5. So last question, this was a question for whom? These are direct for team E. So it will go back to you. Here's your question. I'll give you a clue before it comes up. If you look at that tagline, there is no way that you cannot know what institution or company or organization this tagline belongs to, because part of the answer is there in the tagline. Okay, team E, this is me trying to help you out. This is your tagline. Together we can.
Canara Bank.
Canara Bank. Together we can is correct. 20 points to team E. And moving on, end of round 4. So we are making good time. Next 10 minutes I think we should be good. By the time the scores come up, does anybody remember I told you to remind me about a question? Yes? Insurance, yes. See, she deserves all the chocolate she's getting. So while the scores are being totaled, remember we were talking about insurance and reinsurance, right? So when it comes to reinsurance, two of the biggest events in the insurance and reinsurance sector that happened were separated, and by biggest I mean in terms of the value at that time. So how you have a 100 rupees today is not the same as 100 rupees 10 years back, right? In the same. So two of the biggest events in which reinsurance became a very important factor were two huge disasters that happened to be separated by almost 75 to 80 years. 2 chocolates if you get both right. None of them are in India, by the way. And 1 chocolate apiece if you get 1. Somebody else? Nobody has a hand up, so I'll go to the boy in the striped t-shirt. If you give me 1 chocolate. If you give me both, 2.
The Great Depression.
No, that was not insured. You can't insure against a depression. Want to take another guess for the second?
Lehman Brothers.
Not Lehman Brothers. Again, not insured. 2 specific events, like something that occurs. Not depression was a year, 2-3 years, right? All right, let's go to the gentleman there. A mic.
Subprime crisis.
Not the subprime crisis. Again, not insured. I will go to the front row. We try to avoid because they are our guests, but yes, please, we will go now. Yes, and if he gets both right, we'll give 2 chocolates.
One will be 9/11.
Is correct. That's 1 chocolate. And what's the other which happened long before 9/11? At least 75 years, 80 years almost. Even more. 90 years before 9/11.
Titanic.
Is 2 chocolates. Give him 2 chocolates. The Titanic was the first and 9/11 was the second. Separated by 90 years of history. And let's take a look at what separates these teams with 12 questions to go. Let's have a look at the scores. We have a century. Team D, you really need to start scoring now. You are yet to open your account. 40 points to Serampur College, 55 to Arka Jain University at 5, 60 to BJB Autonomous College at Team B, 80 points, currently second, Sri Shikshayatin College, the ladies at Team F. And with that, all that strategy, you still cannot be assured of qualifying or not, because I'm not keeping track of the scores and I will not tell you the scores.
I am keeping.
You are keeping, okay. So he's happy. All right, 100 points and leading at this stage, Goenka College of Commerce and Administration at Team A. Round of applause for all teams, and let us quickly go back to the quiz. We are at 4:45. Let's try and finish by 4:52:53. All right. If all the teams are ready, these are your rules. We go back to Team A, 25 points apiece for the first 6 questions. No buzzers, A, B, C, D, E, F, no negatives as well. 30 seconds is what you get on the direct, no time on the pass. 7 to 12 are buzzers. I will explain the rules on that slide. We will try and give them a score update after question number 9. All right? Team A, your question 25, no pressure of a negative. Here it comes. At what rate is goods and services tax applied in India at the highest slab that includes luxury goods and sin tax? I'm looking for a number. Team A. Sorry? No worries, you have 30 seconds. Sin tax is usually a term applied across the world for stuff like cigarettes. I'm looking at the total amount, the highest rate, the highest slab. Don't give me the addition. Give me one number.
56%. 56%.
56% passes to B.
So 28%.
28% is what I'm looking for. 25 points to B, but no negatives to A, which is a good thing. Next question goes to team C. This is 28%. Which Indian city, known as the Diamond City, hosts the world's second largest diamond?
Surat.
Surat will get you 25. This is, of course, Diamond City of India. Remind me to ask you an audience question on Surat. Okay, your responsibility. Otherwise, no chocolate. 25 points to team C. Next question to team D. To maintain a healthy credit score, it is recommended that this is the maximum percentage of your credit limit that you should use on your credit card on every billing cycle, provided you paid off your previous cards, of course. I'm looking for a number again. Team D.
725.
Sorry?
725.
725%?
Score.
No, not a credit score. What is the maximum percentage of your credit limit? So ideally your answer should not be more than 100. 1 to 100 is your range. I'm not looking for the credit score. To have a healthy credit score, what is the recommended maximum percentage that you should spend on your credit card as compared to your credit limit?
75%.
75%, bad economics. If you spend 3/4 of your credit limit on your card every year, or every month, that's bad. 25 you said, I'm sorry, not 25 either, passes to E. Please speak into the mic more clearly, otherwise I can't hear you. But it's not 25 any which ways. Team E.
30%.
Is correct. 25 points for that. 30% is 1/3. Ideally you should spend less than that. But if you really want to push your luck, up to 30% is the maximum recommended limit. 25 points to team E. The next question goes to team F. You spent 5,000 rupees on a concert ticket, more than 12,000 rupees if it is Coldplay. But on the day of the event, you feel sick and exhausted. You don't really want to go because you're not well, but you think I already paid for the ticket, so I should go anyway. You're not well, but no, I have spent, so I will go. What cognitive bias is this an example of? Team F. You all heard about biases and cognitive biases in finance and in economics. Which cognitive bias is this an example of? Please pipe down, audience. Team F. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Okay? So the clue is that other than the one word which is usually attached to biases, the answer has got two words in it. So the one word is common, which is usually used in such biases. The other two parts, two words are what I'm looking for. The one word that I can give you is fallacy. Fallacy is something that we use for biases. Blank, blank, fallacy. Fill in the two blanks. Very famous cognitive bias. Taking a guess? No? Passes to team A. I can't give you time, it's a pass question. Passes to B. He's made his calculations. He's like, as long as I don't pick up a negative, I am in the top 2 lucky losers is what he thinks. So, okay, team B, pass question. No negatives. Negatives will come very soon, if you want. Passing you in, yes, go ahead.
Eccentric.
No, passes to C.
Hard mentality.
Not that, team D. It was your question, right? It was their question, okay. Yes, team D?
Cancellation.
No, team E. Good, I saved myself an audience question. Team E.
Cognitive biasness.
No, cognitive bias is mentioned there. Audience, right in the back, the blazer. What is your name? And the answer? Sunk cost fallacy is correct. Very, very nice. A chocolate to Abhishek. Abhishek, right? All right. And the question goes back to team F. It was your direct, right? Back to you. This is the second last question without the buzzers. Shh. Which Greek letter measures an option's sensitivity to changes in the underlying asset's price? Shh. I can hear you. Wrong answers, but I can hear you. Now they're running through the Greek alphabet. I forgot it after my 12th physics was done. Like, I have enough of
Beta.
beta passes to
Alpha.
A,
Alpha.
passes to B. Now, okay. Shh. They have said beta. A has said alpha. I still don't have the answer I'm looking for. B.
Sir, gamma.
Gamma. Okay, not Vasco da Gama, no? Okay. Passes to C. So far we have beta, alpha and gamma. Passes to C. Quickly, pass question. Passes to D. You're passing?
Lead.
No, passes to E.
Agota.
No. What was the one thing they missed? Yes, the girl here. Delta is correct. Give her a chocolate, please. This is delta. The sensitivity of an option's price to changes in the underlying asset price. Two questions, one after the other to you, without anybody getting it, right? To F. So now the next question will not come to you, it will go to team A. Okay? This is the last question without negatives. If a will is to be valid,
18 years.
Little slowly. Tell me what should be the minimum
18 years. 18 years.
How many?
18 years.
18 years is correct. Give a round of applause. Very, very nice.
I just want to know who the three individuals who are the highest scorers. I just want to know them.
I will not tell you. नहीं बताएंगे.
How much did Saint Xavier score? Because I know IIT scored 155 and they scored 230. I just don't know about them.
इसका score भी नहीं बताएंगे. Just kidding. No, we can't tell you the scores because we have to get the quiz over. My advice to you would be play with your heart and with your instinct and it should be good, okay? I can't tell you more than that because I'm not keeping track. What I can do is, of course, give them points for saying 18 years. Team A gets 25 points and next 6 questions are on the buzzer. So let me quickly reset all buzzers, pick them up.
Sir, I got 25 or 20 in the last question.
25.
Sorry?
I got 25 or 20.
25. This round is all 25 until this. Now it's plus 25. Okay, after all that excitement, back to rules. Last 6 questions only on the buzzer. So if you want to answer, you have to buzz. First 2 teams get a shot. Plus 25, minus 25 on the first strike. Plus 15, minus 15 on the next. And you will not answer until I call out your team number. So wait, all right? Audience, you've been brilliant so far. Please stay brilliant for just 5 to 10 minutes more, all right? Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for, where is it? Okay. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up on screen now. What derivative contract gives the right but not an obligation? This is team 2 plus 25 minus 25.
Sir, options.
Options will get you plus 25. They are making a move for it. Plus 25 to team B. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Next question coming up. Fingers on your buzzers. Question on your screens now. Which capital city LIBOR denotes an interbank borrowing rate that used to be set from banks located in which capital city? The IBOR stands for interbank borrowing rate. 4 has gone for it. Plus 25 minus 25.
Mumbai.
Mumbai begins with an M. That's a minus 25 to team D. 6 plus 15 minus 15. Into the mic.
London.
Plus 15. London interbank offered rate is, borrowing rate is what I was looking for. Plus 15 to team F. Minus 25 to team D. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up on screen. Now, let me tell you, I'm looking for the name of a country. If nobody buzzes, I'm going to keep giving clues until somebody buzzes. Your answer has to be the name of a country and not Maharashtra. Just kidding. Okay, country. One of the biggest sovereign wealth funds in the world with assets of over $1.5 trillion belongs to which European country? 4 has gone for it. Plus 25 minus 25.
South Africa.
Is not in Europe. Minus 25 to team D. Nobody has buzzed, so I'm going to go on until somebody buzzes. This, as of now, it equates to roughly $1,40,000 for each of its citizens. We were waiting for 15,000 sometime back. Uska pata nahi, but this country has got $1,40,000 per citizen in their sovereign wealth fund. It's a Scandinavian country, 6-letter country name. 6 letters. Scandinavian country, which means roughly the upper north of Europe. Shh. And the country has a 6-letter name. 5 has buzzed. Yes, plus 15 or plus 10 minus
Canada.
10. Sorry?
Canada.
Is again not in Europe, it's in North America. So we will stop it here. We gave a minus 25 to team D. We will give a minus 15 to team E. And we will go to the audience. Somebody who doesn't have a chocolate. All right, he doesn't have a chocolate yet. Let's get a mic to you. Name, college, and the country.
My name is Chanchal. I am from UCC. Answer will be Norway.
Norway will get you a chocolate. This is the Norwegian Sovereign Wealth Fund, and £1,40,000, sorry, not dollars, to each resident. I don't know when we will see our 15,000 per resident, but they have £1,40,000 per resident. All right, a little bit of a bloodbath on this question. So let's move on and let's look at the scores. Can we tell them the scores? What did I ask you to tell me, remind you about? All right. So Surat is diamond city, of course. Surat is famous for its diamonds. It is because of its being famous for diamonds and the diamond trade, there is something called the Surat Diamond Bourse, which is essentially a bunch of offices where all the diamond traders and the diamond merchants sit. What world record does the Surat Diamond Bourse have, which was earlier held by the Pentagon in America? Sorry? No chocolates for you. The biggest office building in the world is correct. If you have a chocolate, please give him a chocolate. He deserves it. The Surat Diamond Bourse is the biggest office building in the world, a record which was earlier held by the Pentagon, where the US military has all their strategic thinking done. Let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. There is somebody on a minus. First time today. Minus 50 to team D, Tara Devi Harakchand Kankaria Jain College. Then we have two teams on 65. Serampur College and Arka Jain University on 65. 95 to Sri Shiksha College. You are in striking distance. 3 questions to go. And let me remind you, you can either come second and qualify directly, or you can even be amongst the 2 lucky losers, which I am not going to tell you what the score is. Leading at this stage with 110, second position BJB College Bhubaneswar, and the first position 15 points ahead of them is Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration with 125. Round of applause for all of them, and let's move back to the last few questions. Fingers on your buzzers. For the next question, I am looking for a term or an answer which is more than 2 words long. So it is not a 1 or 2 word answer, it is more. And I want a full answer, okay? What type of capital gains tax applies to profits from assets held from team 6 plus 25 minus 25.
Long-term capital gains.
Plus 25. The girls are making a go for it. Plus 25 to team 6, which, if my memory serves me correctly, puts them at 100, 120. They are in the lead. The question they have to ask themselves is that enough to be in the top 2, or do we go for another one and make it beyond reproach? I'll leave that for you because it's not something that I should influence. Currently, you are at 120. There is one team at, you are also at 120. 125. So 120. And after all this, he wants me to tell him scores. What to do? 125, 120, and 110. I believe this could not have been a better end to today's undergraduate cohort.
My recommendation to my other teams are don't do nothing, eat 5-star, because both of them will qualify if they don't do nothing.
Don't listen to him and play according to what you... First, yes, 25 points to team F, long-term capital gains tax, or LTCG as we call it for short. Fingers on your buzzers. The next question is something that has a 2-word answer. It is also something, one of the words is a common word which is used for such things. The first word is the more important, which I want. And if you look at the question, and if you look at the example given in the question, it can kind of give you an idea as to what the first word could be, I think. All right? Fingers on your buzzers. Last 2 questions of the NFLQ undergraduate cohort here in the East. Here it comes. What fallacy leads traders to believe that a losing streak must end soon? And the example given is when you are flipping a coin. It's a 2-word answer. The second word is fallacy. So I just need the first word. Blank fallacy. 1-word answer. Traders believe that even though I'm losing, itna to lose nahi kar sakta, this streak has to end, so they keep on doing it, and they keep on losing more and more. This is called blank fallacy. I'm going to give a clue because nobody has buzzed. Think of many things, or rather think of things that could be wagered on a coin flip. Who are the people who would wager or bet on something like a coin flip? That word is your answer. Also the name of a very famous Bollywood comedy movie from the 1990s, my college days. Blank fallacy. Wager, bet are keywords here. A Govinda comedy movie from the 1990s. Somebody has buzzed. 4 is going for it.
Athanni.
Sorry?
Athanni.
Athanni. No, that is Amdani Athanni Kharcha Rupai. That's a minus 25 to team D. I'm closing. I can't give more clues because I've kind of given it away. Closing buzz in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So buzz is now closed. Audience, let's go to somebody who doesn't have a chocolate. Who doesn't have a chocolate? You have a chocolate. I saw you, right? So, all right. Let's go to, yes, the lady, yes, in the spectacles. Your name, college, and the answer. We have a mic coming for you.
So I'm not sure, but is it flip fallacy?
Not flip fallacy. Flip is not a Govinda movie. All right. Shout out. Gambler's fallacy it is. So Gambler was a very, very famous, I won't say good, but very famous Govinda movie in the 1990s. Please check it out on YouTube and don't blame me if you don't like the content. And no points to anybody but a minus 25 to team D, which brings us to the very last question of the quiz. Fittingly enough, it is something to do with the history of the world's financial markets. The only clue I can give you is the answer is the name of a city. Clear? The answer is the name of a city. It is not an Indian city. The answer is the name of a city, not an Indian city. If nobody buzzes, I'll give more clues, but I think somebody should get it. 125, 120, 110, only 2 people go through directly, and then it's up to the gods of lucky losers, right? Question coming up now. Which city is home to the world's first official stock exchange? 3 has gone for it, plus 25, minus 25 into the mic.
Amsterdam.
Plus 25. Give them a round of applause. Very, very nice. And what this means is that on the back of that brilliant answer on long-term capital gains tax, the girls have qualified for sure. We want to see what the score looks like. But while we do that and the scores are being totaled, what did I tell you to remind me about as a question? Surat ka ho gaya. So then I have to ask you a separate question. No worries. Tell me when the score is ready, okay? Because we are done and I think we have no tiebreakers to do, which means that I can ask something from my set. Okay, lovely. So this is something which is proper or rather macroeconomics of a sort. So way back in the 1970s and 80s, when when economists and the government were looking at the way India was performing economically and the separate parts of India were performing separately, it was found that a quartet of states, 4 states, were lagging behind almost all the parameters that you could count towards economic development, which was population growth, which was very much, literacy, which was very low, per capita income very low, etc., etc. So an Indian economist coined a term to describe, all right, a hand has went up, somebody who doesn't have a chocolate, okay, I'll go to you, into the mic, what term and what did it stand for?
Bimaru.
And what did it stand for?
Forget.
Forgot.
Bihar.
Yes, go on. Logical, right? Bihar? Madhya Pradesh? That's B-I-M-A done.
Bimaru state.
B-I-M-A. What is
Rajasthan,
R?
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan and you?
UP.
UP. Yogi ji will not like you for saying that. Chocolate to him. Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh. Let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. We'll have a round of applause for all the teams, beginning with Tara Devi, Harakchand, Kankaria, Jain College, minus 75. Brave quizzing, unfortunate on the day. Then we have 65 points to Arka Jain University on their left. Round of applause for them. In any other quiz, 90 would have been a score which assured you a place in the finals, but such has been the quality of this last semi-final that a 90 is not even in the top 3, but worthy of applause. Serampore College on 90. Give them a round of applause. Finishing third, whether it's enough to go into the finals, I don't know, but 110 points for Bakshi Jagabandhu Vidyadhar Autonomous College, Bhubaneswar, BJP College 110, finishing with 120 on the back of really brave buzzing, and makes me very happy that an all-ladies team will be representing their college in the national finale. The team from Sri Shikshayatan College, 120. And after all that calculation and making my hair white, asking about who scored what, qualifying directly with 125, Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration, 125. Can we go back to my PPT? Thank you. Can you switch back? Or you can just switch to the main page because there's nothing more to be shown. Can you switch to the main backdrop? Because that will be where the photos will come, I guess. Yeah, perfect. So that has been my 4 or 5 hours, bringing you the first of the Eastern regional cohorts, which is the undergraduate cohort. It has been, I know it is a lot overstated these days, but it has been a tremendous joy bringing you this first leg of the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025. Thank you for being so patient and thank you for being so very erudite as an audience by giving so many audience questions and making sure I don't have too many chocolates to take back home. But it has been very, very nice bringing you this quiz. To go ahead with the rest of the evening, which will be hopefully short and sweet, and to announce the scores that you wanted, which I won't tell you, I will hand over the stage to my colleague and one of the driving forces behind this quiz. You know what they say about a duck swimming, right? On the surface, it is very, very calm, which is the stage. But beneath the surface, there's a lot of busy paddling going on. One of the people doing it has been the lady who will walk up on stage. I'll hand it over to Rasmeet Kohli from NISM. All yours, Rasmeet. Thank you so very much.
Okay, thank you everybody. Thank you Meksham sir. So, yes. So today we witnessed really a thrilling, knowledgeable, rich battle of young wits here. And I would really like to thank Mr. Meksham Shirodkar who drove the entire intellectually stimulating quiz here. It was completely an energetic experience. So without taking much time, and before we announce the prize ceremony, I would like to invite our Director of NISM, Mr. Sashi Krishnan, to address and guide the students with his remarks. Sir, please.
Thank you so much for coming in and participating in this quiz. So I think the first round of applause needs to go to the audience and the people who participated in this quiz. Shyam, as usual, has done a wonderful job. We've seen him doing this over the last couple of years. And I mean, he keeps us all engaged. And I think without him, I think this quiz wouldn't be sort of complete. And I think we must thank Bhawanipur Education Society for the excellent arrangements that we've seen today. So thank you so much for that. I just, I'm a filler actually, because they need to get in some, they need to find out who are the winning losers, if that's a word that can be used, I don't know. But that seems to be what they want to do. Because we already know who the winners are, and now we need to figure out who the winning losers are so that we can get a couple of more people down to our campus. But I just wanted to, ask you a couple of, this is not really a quiz question, but how many of you have heard of James Clear? Anybody in this audience heard of James Clear? You have. How many of you have read Atomic Habits? A few of you have read Atomic Habits, but you didn't know it was written by James Clear. Okay, that's an interesting one. But in that Atomic Habits, there's one particular anecdote he sort of talks about. Let me ask you the third quiz question. How many of you have heard of the Polgar sisters? Anybody in here who's heard of the Polgar sisters? Okay. So, Shyam, those points go to me. I need a chocolate for that. Right? But, Laszlo Polgar was a Hungarian, whose basic mantra was that a genius is not born, right? But a genius is trained and educated. And that's what I want to leave you guys with today, because it is not about you guys coming into a quiz competition knowing everything. You can train yourself, you can educate yourself, and that's, I think, the most important thing in the financial services business. Okay, and I mean, I would all urge you to sort of look at more and more information on the financial ecosystem and educate yourself. You don't need to be a genius to, be, a success in the financial ecosystem. And just to talk to you a little bit about, the Polgar sisters, Laszlo Polgar believed in the fact that, you were never born a genius. You could be trained and sort of educated to be a genius. And he had 3 daughters, and he sort of made up his mind to make them into chess prodigies. And believe me, from the very young, tender age of 4, he sort of put them to train to be, chess players. And believe me, 3 of those sisters became some of the top chess players in the world. So Susan Polgar, who was the eldest, became the top-ranked woman chess player, in 1984. And the youngest, that is Judith, is, reported to be, I think, one of the best, if not the best, women's world chess player. And they were not born to be chess players. They were trained to be chess players. And, Judith Polgar is so famous that she has defeated nearly every single chess grandmaster in the world, whether it is Anatoly Karpov or it was Vishy Anand. She has, and it is not women, what do you call it, chess players that she beat. She has beaten every single male grandmaster in the world. And that was the standard of her chess, right? So the point I wanted to leave you with simply is that at the end of the day, I mean, you guys are in an era where, there is so much of opportunity, right? And all you need to do is put your mind to it, especially in the financial services business. And I'm sure you can all become extremely successful, a very extremely successful part of the financial ecosystem. And at the end of the day, if you want any help, we at NISM are always there to help you, because our job is primarily capacity building for the securities market ecosystem. And wherever you think you need some help, you could reach out to us. We have online courses, we have certifications, we've got a whole set of things that can support you on that. And I think in this entire journey, we're also very, very thankful to our parent, that is SEBI, who is the settler to our trust, not only for the wonderful job that they have done in regulating the securities market, but also partnering with us in this quiz, because SEBI clearly believes that investor education and financial literacy is the most important part of the financial ecosystem. And if we can get that right, a lot of what we see happening today, in terms of the financial scams, we can sort of meet head on. So all the best to all those people who qualified to come to our Patalganga campus, and we'd love to welcome you to our Patalganga campus. And for all those others who didn't quite make it, thank you so much for participating. I mean, this is really not the end of the world. I'm sure you'll keep coming back to us and participating in more such quizzes and increasing your own financial knowledge. So thank you so much once again, and all the best. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. We would like you to felicitate Shri Sanjay Sarvade, sir. So I would request you to please come up on stage. Thank you very much, sir. To felicitate the regional round winners, I would like to invite our director, Mr. Sashi Krishnan, and Shri Sanjay Sarvade and Kun sir on stage, please.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. I hope we'll go even better tomorrow. Definitely, sir. Definitely. Okay. Thank you so much, Rasmeet. I think it is the hallmark of any leader that he will always goad you to perform better. What Shashi sir told me while walking up on stage is that if this is what the first day was like in the first round, then you have to do even better by the time we reach Patalganga, which makes me very nervous because, setting the bar high. But we will now felicitate the top 3 regional winners. These are, of course, in addition to the 10 who are going through. This is a subset of those 10. Finishing second runners up. And this means that they are the 3rd rank across all these semi-finals. They will win themselves a team prize of 20,000 rupees. The team from Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration. Round of applause for them. I think all those calculations came in handy. Walking up on stage. And yes, I'll hold it. Giant check. Thank you. I will look forward to seeing you at the brilliant Patal Ganga campus in November. Of course, here, this is your notepad. Coming second here in the Eastern Regionals undergraduate cohort, the brilliant team from the Indian Institute of Technology, Indian School of Mines, Dhanbad. Round of applause for them. They win themselves 30,000 rupees between the two team members, and of course, we will see them at the Patal Ganga campus. Very, very well done. Please go on. And the certificates and the medals. भैया आप थोड़ा सा पीछे चले जाइए, आप थोड़ा सा पीछे चले जाइए। एक मिनट। आप ये साइड आ जाइए प्लीज। थैंक यू। And the certificates also, one by one? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I will look forward to seeing you in the national finale. And reserving the best for the last, the only team which scored 200 and plus. The team from Indian Institute of Management, Bodh Gaya. Regional winners, undergraduate cohort in Kolkata. They win themselves 40,000 rupees between the two team members. And of course, the glory of being Kolkata champions. Thank you. We'll announce the top 10. Okay. Thank you so very much, sir. And congratulations once again. Before Rasmeet or one of our colleagues does the vote of thanks, the last remaining bit is what all of you have been waiting for. The 10 teams which will go through to the national finale in Patal Ganga sometime in November. The dates will come out. You've seen 3 of them already. Their names will feature in this list. You know the parameters. The winners of each semi-final, the top 2 ranks went through automatically, and then the remaining 2 spots, 9 and 10, were filled by the next 2 teams in scores. The 10 teams who've qualified, I'll tell you the winners first. From the first semi-final, St. Xavier's College Autonomous Kolkata and High-Tech Medical College and Hospital Rourkela will qualify. We will see you in the national finale, as we will see IIT Indian School of Mines Dhanbad and Naba Baliganj Mahavidyalaya also from the second semi-final. Round of applause for you guys. From the third semi-final, IIM Bodh Gaya and St. Xavier's College Autonomous Kolkata Ragapur campus, as well as from the last semi-final, Goenka College of Commerce and Business Administration and Sri Shikshayatan College complete the top 8. The 9th spot was filled very clearly because it was a clear case of the 9th team, filled by the team which promotes sports from their state. BJP Autonomous College BBSR will go through into the national finals. And it would not have been an East cohort if we did not have some sort of a tie. There was a tie on scores for the 10th spot, which was Sister Nivedita University and NIT Durgapur, which, if memory serves me right, were both on 95. But the parameter, as you would know from the rules which are up on the site, is that if the scores are tied, we will take into account the next thing, which is their scores in the proctored round. In the proctored round, Sister Nivedita University was on 21st rank, and NIT Durgapur was ranked 10th. So the 10th team, which will go through from the east, is NIT Durgapur. My commiserations to the team from Sister Nivedita University, just missing out. But hopefully we will see you in more quizzes, and hopefully in the postgraduate cohort as well. So these were your 10 teams from the undergraduate cohort here from the east. We will see you tomorrow for the postgraduate cohort as well. But to wrap up today's proceedings, over to Rasmeet. Thank you so much.
Testing. Yeah, okay. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. So I opened in the morning, and again giving me an opportunity to close. Students are the lifeline of this whole event. So as I said in the morning also, you all students are the first one who have contributed to the success. As we have already told you, most of you know that total 6 regional rounds are going to be done. Now we will be moving on to Bangalore. And then we have Indore in central, Delhi in north, Ahmedabad in west. And of course, with a special focus, we'll be coming back after the monsoon to Guwahati in the northeast. Please take the message, spread it amongst your batchmate, amongst your friends. Doesn't matter if you couldn't win, doesn't matter if some of them couldn't participate. This is going to be an annual feature of SEBI and NISM. So tell them that this year, as I told you in the morning, almost 5 lakh of you kind of touch base with us with more qualification criteria further. We want this number to keep going higher and higher every year. And you will be the messenger for doing this. As I said, please inform your friends, please inform your batchmates, inform your college that such a such event was held and you have been successful. Some of you are going ahead, some of you reached till this round. So that's also a success. Thank you once again. Thank you to the faculty members who came and supported you. For some of you, your friends came to support you. Thanks to them. For some of you, your parents came to support you. Thanks to them as well. Thanks to Mr. Sanjay Sarvade and the whole SEBI team. Thank you to our director, Mr. Sashi Krishnan, and my colleagues at NISM. Of course, thanks to all the MIIs who have come and displayed and tried to tell you about various activities related to them for the financial market. Thanks to our event management company, Recon, and our quiz master, Mr. Meghraj Shyam. Of course, this event wouldn't have been successful without the heavy cooperation of the hosts. That is the Bhawanipur College and the NHSM campus and the whole staff that has been working with us from their end since yesterday afternoon till late today morning, 2 o'clock, and then from 7 o'clock to today. Of course, we have a similar round tomorrow for PG students. So they will be supporting us for that as well. And if I have forgotten anybody to thank, my apologies. Thank you once again.